play for Coach Baldwin's team, T-John Lucas, Golston, and Thomas.
Well, I think the key to the game is who can stop, Wright State's got to stop Milwaukee's perimeter game, and Milwaukee's got to stop Wright State's inside game, and who does the best job there get the win.
Milwaukee will have the first possession of this game, and with the basketball for a moment was Allen. Here goes a jump shot at the free throw line. It's up and it's good by Lucas, who got into foul trouble in one of those games earlier this year at Wright State.
Well, they shot the ball really well when they were here a couple weeks ago. 2 of their better offensive games on the season.
Wright State working the ball around the perimeter. Finke finds Love. He's on the right lane line extended. Tried to dribble toward the basket. The ball knocked out of bounds. Milwaukee.
Yeah, he came to Milwaukee from Northwestern. He was an assistant coach there, and he's got to get it done. I mean, they have a good program at Milwaukee, and
Love had the ball blocked as he goes up.
It was the number 2 seed this year.
Calvin triggers the inbounds pass. Tanner Holden with the ball. Will go up with 1 on the shot clock. He had to force it up, missed it, but there's Basili inside with the right hand. The basket does not count in a travel.
There's a lot of contact on that. When he got the rebound and started to make a move, he got shoved pretty good, which is one of the reasons why he traveled.
This is Brown Jr. with the ball. Now it's Lucas deep on the left wing. Golston guarded by Finke. Finke knocked the ball away, but Golston gets it back. Milwaukee trying to attack inside. Here's a layup attempt. It's up and no good. That shot put up by Allen, and the Raiders have the rebound.
Well, Grant Basili was there to defend that. He didn't block it, but Grant's done a great job this year inside defensively, both he and Loudon Love.
Finke knocks down the 3 and gives the Raiders the lead. Finke, 41% outside the arc this year. That's his 41st make of the season.
Yeah, when he's open like that and gets his feet set, he's deadly. I mean, that was a good pass to find him on the perimeter.
Here's Brown in the paint, feeds the ball back outside to Thomas, and we're going to have an offensive foul called as Tanner.
There's the shot fake, and he takes it. And they did this extremely well in the first 2 games when they were here a couple weeks ago. They did a really good job of dribble penetration.
Holden with the ball at the free throw line, gets it inside to Basili. Close range with the right hand, left it short, and the rebound for Basili, who knocks down a pair right there and gives the Raiders a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Chris, all 3 of their inside players shoot the free throws really well this season. Milwaukee's a good free throw shooting team, too. In fact, they got one young man that's only missed 2 on the season. Their freshman newbie, he's only missed 2 shots from the free throw line all season long.
Lucas, a fadeaway, rattles out, and the rebound to Finke. T-John Lucas, the only bucket in this first half so far from Milwaukee, who trails by 3. Trey Calvin, little finger roll going up to the hoop, misses it, but there's rebound underneath by Love. Love spinning around. We played 2.5 minutes here in the first half. The Raiders lead 5-2.
Good penetration by Trey Calvin, got up on the rim, and Loudon was there for the rebound, but he was surrounded by people. Good defense by Milwaukee, forced him to step on the baseline.
Josh Thomas working against Tanner Holden. The lob goes down to Golston. Golston against Finke on the all-defensive team, taking him inside. He's double-teamed. Now Lucas fakes the 3. Spin move at the foul line. Knocked down and picked up by the Milwaukee Panthers. 7 on the shot clock. Golston wants a screen out front. Ball goes out of bounds and a turnover. Nice defense. Wright State's Loudon Love, also a member of the all-defensive team, came out hedged.
Because of the dribble penetration, they kind of lost the ball. Now had to reset their offense, and they just never could get into anything. There was only 7 on the shot clock when they tried to reset it.
Safari Sims checks into the Milwaukee lineup. Down in low post, left Basili in traffic, forces it up with the right hand and scores.
That's pretty obvious what Wright State wants to do. They want to go inside. The ball has gone inside on every single possession except for the one where Tim Finke hit the 3.
Milwaukee moving the ball around the perimeter, 20 on the shot clock. Panthers scored the first 2 of the game. The Raiders on a 7-0 run. Lobach right, it's Sims leaning in, puts it up with the right hand. He got it to roll. It hit the front of the rim and drops through. So Sims off the bench gets his first 2.
Yeah, nice move. Got into the lane. It was a tough shot. There was good defense on him. He got it to go. Right it over the top of the rim.
Finke, Love, ball knocked away and stolen by Golston. Back come the Panthers. Lucas cut off by Calvin. Golston fakes the 3. Now it goes inside Sims. Fadeaway jumper left lane line, misses it, and the rebound to Calvin.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. You want to take something going to the basket and settle for a fadeaway. That's a tough shot.
Well, here's Love muscling his way in and puts it in and scores over Sims.
Well, when you allow him to catch it that deep, you're in a ton of trouble, and that's what happened there. He was almost under the basket there when he got the pass. That's a great post-entry pass.
Here's Josh Thomas, one dribble on the wing outside the arc. Golston will fire up a 3. It's an air ball. The ball loose and comes all the way back out to Lucas. 16 on the shot clock. Lucas into the corner. Brown, quick catch and shoot from 3. Deep in the right corner, knocks it down.
Well, Brown doesn't hit many of them, but he had a really good game when they were in here a couple of weeks ago. Hit a couple threes in that game.
Tanner Holden tries to answer. He can't. Basili goes in hard for the rebound. Raiders will put it in play. Non-shooting foul. Calvin on the baseline. He gets it into Tanner Holden. Holden goes inside. Can't get the shot to fall. The tip is up and good by Basili, who's already got 6.
Well, again, Tanner Holden got into the lane, and Milwaukee came over to try to block the shot, and that exposed the rim to Grant Basili. He got the rebound and laid it in.
Golston shot, had a hand in his face from Finke, misses the jump shot from the free throw line, and the Raiders come back quickly with a rebound. Holden goes inside with a right hand. He put it in.
Tough shot. Tough shot. No help on the defense there. He got by his man, got into the lane. There was no help from the weak side, and he got a good roll, but it was a soft shot. Got it to go.
Newby, Hancock into the game for the first time, along with Coleman from Milwaukee. Here's Newby, a little jump shot in the paint, misses it, rebound to Calvin.
Milwaukee's getting good shots, Chris. They just haven't been able to connect.
13-7, Raiders are up by 6. Holden underneath the bucket to Jalen Hall, who lays it in. Quick pass from Holden on the assist. Well, timeout called by Pat Baldwin.
Jalen Hall did there.
All right, so Milwaukee puts the ball in play. As we mentioned, Coleman into the game, puts it in play to Lucas. Coleman has it now. Again, the guards score over 42%. The 3 guards, starting guards for Milwaukee. One of them, Lucas, puts up a little floater in the paint and missed it. And the rebound to Calvin.
Well, they're missing some easy shots right here. They got off to a good start, but they're missing some easy shots right now.
Ball kicked out of bounds by Sims. Pass intended.
Taking anything else outside the paint. Everything has been inside.
Inbounds pass to Hall. Holden is looking for help. Wide open on the right side is Hall for 3. His three-pointer missed, and the rebound to Sims. Raiders have out-rebounded Milwaukee here early, 10-2. John Lucas and a double team had it stripped by Calvin. It's loose and goes out of bounds, but because they put up over 80 against his team just a few weeks ago.
Well, Milwaukee can score. I mean, if they have a deficiency in playing WrightState, it's guarding people inside.
There's Josh Thomas, a deep 3 in the right corner for the Panthers. They trim the lead down to 5 with 13:35 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, I think that's what Milwaukee has to do. They've got to make some three-point shots.
And Tim Finke makes his second of this first half, and he answers.
That's a big basket for WrightState to answer that 3 by Thomas. Thomas is, he's been one of their most effective players here recently. He's really playing well.
Yeah, he's averaged over 18 points a game in the last 5 contests for the Panthers out of Chicago's Simeon High School. Gives it up to Sims, and the ball stripped away by Calvin and Holden. Calvin at midcourt. In traffic will slow it down and wait for his teammates.
That's a good decision on his part. Too much traffic there to take it all the way.
Now Basili in the post against Coleman. Just goes in with a right hand. It's off the front of the rim. No good on the rebound to Milwaukee. Panthers looking to attack, trailing by 8 with 12:45 remaining in the first half. Here's Thomas with a fake into the corner. Sims launches a rainbow 3 from the right corner, misses it, and the rebound to Holden. Milwaukee not getting any attempts on offensive rebounds in this first half. The Raiders, one of the best defensive rebounding teams in the country.
Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, you gotta create some opportunities inside. You can't rely on three-point shots. And I mean, they've hit 2 of them, but they've missed a couple too. So
8 on the shot clock. Holden going inside. Fadeaway on the baseline is good with a left-hand jumper.
That's a tough shot. Now he had a hand in his face. Good back down dribble by Tanner Holden, created space, and then shot that fadeaway. That was not an easy shot.
Now Lucas with it deep from the bucket. Forced out by Finke. Coleman now will launch a 3 over Basili. It was partially blocked, I assume, and the Raiders are able to save it on the baseline. Holden off to Calvin.
I don't think that shot was blocked. That was just, it could have been, but I mean, that was not even close, Chris. And again, it was a three-point shot.
Well, he had a big hand in his face from the leader in blocks in the Horizon League, Grant Basili. Calvin, fadeaway jump shot, left elbow. Can't get it to fall, and Milwaukee the rebound. Under 11.5 minutes to play. Here's Thomas going to the hoop. His shot altered by Basili. It's off the glass and grabbed by Finke.
Yeah, that was great defense. He got by his man, but when he got to the basket, there was Grant with those long arms, and that he didn't block it, Chris, but he bothered him, made it tough for the to get a good look.
Now Hall looking inside for Basili, being fronted by Thomas, makes the catch down on the block, forces his way up with the right hand, rims out, and the rebound to Coleman. Wright State leading by 10. Thomas back in transition, flips the ball back to Coleman. Coleman going inside on Basili, brings it back out. Golston will reset. Now the point guard Lucas, he wants a screen. Throws it back to Coleman. 10 on the shot clock. Golston, pull-up jump shot just outside the free throw line is good.
Yeah, that's coming off that screen. That's where he's difficult. He got the screen there at the high post and came off, had a little gap, and he was able to get the jump shot to go. They needed that basket badly.
Trey Calvin out to Finke. Now back to Tanner Holden. Feeds it on the right side. Hall back out to Basili. Middle of the floor Holden. Now left side Calvin with 8 to shoot. Calvin looking to reset. Basili now with it, top of the key. He'll throw up a three-pointer. He's good straight away with just 2 on the shot clock. Grant Basili leading the Raiders with 9 points.
Well, he faked a handoff there to Trey Canner's a turnover.
So Milwaukee,
I think he's gotten fouled 2 or 3 times, and has been very, very physical inside, but he's done a really good job, and give Wright State credit. I mean, they have gone inside virtually on every possession. Looks like the freshman guard Hubricks is in the lineup right now.
Yeah, he's got the ball in the corner and fires up a three-pointer off the back iron, going for the rebound. You've got players from each team, one of those Loud and Love.
4 offensive rebounds.
Raiders shooting 52% in the first half. Milwaukee just 33%. Spin move by Loud and Love, working against Allen down on the post with 13 to shoot. Goes inside, fade away with the right hand, rolls off the rim. Rebound comes down to Brown.
Yeah, not the kind of shot you want Loudon to take right there. That was, first off, he caught it too far from the basket. He caught it in the corner, and he's not nearly as effective when he catches it that far out there. They won't double him out there.
Now Golston going inside to a double team at the elbow. Into the paint to Brown. Gets some contact and puts it in with a right hand. Good move by Brown.
Yeah, Brown has played well on all the, the 2 games a couple of weekends ago. I thought he played really, really well. He's gotten off to a good start here tonight, too.
Tim Finke gives the ball up to Hubricks. Tanner Holden protecting the basketball against his defender. Goes inside, puts it up with the left hand, rolls off the rim and swatted back out to Newby. T-John Lucas now. Milwaukee with the ball, trailing 23-14 with 8:40 to play in the first half. Newby gives it up to Golston, 18 on the shot clock. Want to get the ball inside to Allen. He's being denied by Love down on the post. Now Newby along the right sideline. Golston into a double team.
That's good
Lost
help.
it, ball loose and stolen by Tanner Holden. Holden a 2-on-2. Hubricks back to Holden with a left hand, lays it in.
Yeah, that's great ball movement. That was great teamwork right there between the two. That was just great defense by Tanner Holden at the other end. I mean, and Jalen Hall. Jalen Hall came over to help on Golston's drive and kind of, I don't think he was expecting it and caused him to lose the ball. And there's another timeout for Milwaukee.
Well, Milwaukee's only made 37% of their buckets.
Yeah, Milwaukee's missed some easy shots, though, Chris. I mean, they've had some shots in the paint that they've missed that they a lot of times will make. So, defense has been good so far for Wright State. But
Thomas jump stop in the paint, puts it in between 2 defenders. Josh Thomas now with 5 points in the game, and Milwaukee cuts into the lead. It's now 25-16 Raiders.
Yeah, Thomas and Brown have been the key players for Milwaukee here early.
Here's Basili being patient down to the post against Brown, forces his way in. Easy off the glass, he's got 11.
Well, they just can't guard him right now. They're electing to not double team him, and that's not been very successful. He just catches it, and he's got such long arms, and he's got great footwork, and he's just getting great shots.
Newby with a basketball for the Panthers. Back to Lucas. Now Thomas one-on-one against Holden. Goes inside on the paint. Fires the ball. Oh, nice no-look pass over to Allen, who gets an easy layup.
So far in this game, Chris, Milwaukee's shooting jump shots and Wright State's shooting layups. And that's not a recipe for success if you're Milwaukee.
Back they go to Basili. And a foul is called on Courtney Brown.
He got to go to practice every day. Just a really good article. And you can see he's been well coached his entire career. I mean, the young man has really been blessed with good coaching.
He's got 13 first half points. We still have 6:48 to play. Here's Thomas, crossover dribble at the free throw line. That jumper is off the mark. Allen got the rebound. The putback, he couldn't get it to fall, and Basili a rebound. Basili with 5 boards to go along with a game-high 13 points. Now Finke traveled with the basketball.
Had he not traveled, he probably would have had a good look for a layup or a potential foul.
DeAndre Golston back into the Milwaukee lineup. We're under 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. The Raiders lead by 11. Lucas negotiating his way through traffic, finds Golston wide open for three, can't get it to fall. Rebound for Hubricks.
See, that's the difference in the game so far. I mean, WrightState is shooting layups. I mean, well,
there's Basile for three. Misses it. Back comes Lucas on the right sideline. Just under 6 minutes to play in this first half. Now Newby. Sims wants the ball inside against Love. Can't find the angle. Ball still outside the arc with Golston. Milwaukee trying to find something inside right now. 8 on the shot clock. They get it in, but all loose and picked up on the floor by Finke.
Well, that's the right idea. I mean, Milwaukee's got to establish something inside because they're not going to be able to beat WrightState shooting just perimeter shots.
Love backing in on Sims with a left hand. He lays it in.
Another layup. I mean, it's so one-sided in terms of shot selection. WrightState's getting layups. They've taken 3 threes, but Milwaukee, just about every shot they have taken.
And a steal by Jalen Hall. He will take it all the way and tried to dunk with 2 hands, but he was able to get it to go through.
Good anticipation by Jalen Hall on a cross-court pass. That was just anticipation. Good defensive. The Milwaukee player didn't see him. There's a nice pass inside.
Sims, nice shot fake, but they're on defense. Is Loud and Love on the help. Comes away with a block and a steal. 33-18 Raiders. Quick three, Finke in transition. It is short. Easy rebound for Sims.
Yeah, that was probably the first really maybe ill-advised shot WrightState's taken in this game.
Boy, here's Lucas, quick to the bucket. This is the layup and the rebound to Basile.
I mean, you're playing well if you're WrightState, but you don't want to get careless. You want to stick with what you've done so far, and that's get the ball inside. They've gotten really good shots here early in the game.
Here's Hubricks. Now Basile behind the arc with the dribble against Allen. Taking him down into the post, flips it back to Hubricks. Now back to Basile with 8 to shoot. Basile going inside and going to have a whistle and an offensive foul. Back to the Raiders lineup. Trey Calvin, the starting point guard, and Tanner Holden. So the original starting 5 for Coach Nagy back on the floor with just over 4 minutes to play in the first half. His team up 33-18. In the post, it's Sims. And again, it was altered by Love. Shot was missed, and Love comes up with a rebound.
Milwaukee's got to figure out a way to get this thing down to single fingers.
And boy, steal by Lucas, picked the pocket of Calvin, but he couldn't keep it from going out of bounds. And that will send us to a timeout here at the Nutter Center.
So the first half is key for Milwaukee. They if they want to be able to get this thing down to single digits if they can, and do that with.
Finke tried to force it down in the post. Good overplay by Golston, knocks it out of bounds.
Chris.
Calvin inbounds to Basile, goes inside to Tanner Holden, but stripped away by Newby. Milwaukee in transition. Thomas leans in from the right side, and an offensive foul.
Turnover. WrightState's playing pretty good defense right now. I mean, they're really making it difficult. Milwaukee's missed some easy shots, granted, but a lot of it's been WrightState's defense.
Holden finds Basile. Quick turn off the glass for 2 more. He now has 15 in the first half.
Well, again, I mean, they're having trouble guarding him inside. They just don't have an answer.
Golston takes the 3, steps in at the free throw line. His jumper is off the mark. Rebound tipped by Calvin over to Finke.
There's that shot fake again. That time he couldn't get it to go, but he's really good at shot fakes.
Finke checks his feet, fires the 3, couldn't get his 3rd of the first half, and the rebound to Golston. Up the right sideline comes Milwaukee's Thomas.
Great hustle back by Loud and Love. I mean, he got down there fast. I mean, Courtney Brown was running the floor hard. I think it was Courtney Brown.
Here's Golston to Thomas. He's double teamed short corner right. Get the ball back out front. Newby contested 3. It's off the range, and the rebound to Basile. Calvin tried to throw the pass to Love, and the ball was tipped out of bounds.
You could see it on their first 3 or 4 possessions, and they've stuck right with it.
Inbounds, Calvin tried to force it to Love, but a good overplay.
And Sims was pretty physical with him and got away with it. Yeah, it was good defense.
Here's Love spinning down in low against a triple team. Forces one up off balance and scores off the glass.
A lot of contact there, too. I mean, a lot of contact. That was good strength on Loudon's part there to take that up through the contact and score.
The Horizon League Player of the Year, back-to-back seasons, now with 6 points in the first half. 2:20 to play. WrightState leading 37-18. Here's Coleman driving inside in traffic, had the ball blocked by Basile and Love, and so good. So the first 2 free throws of the game for Milwaukee. They convert. They trail by 17 with just over 2 minutes to play. Holden looking inside. You got Love and Basile both on the post. Love goes inside left side. Spin goes up with the right hand and lays it in.
What a fake. I mean, he totally faked out the Milwaukee defender there by thinking he was going to pass the ball out to the 3, and he took it right back and had a pretty much uncontested layup.
8 for Love, 1:45 to play in the first. The Raiders have opened up a 19-point advantage. Here's Thomas getting a screen from Allen to the free throw line. Can't get the shot off. Coleman for 3, and he nails it. Yeah. He's got 5 points.
Nice basket there. Good. They tried to get it inside that time, and he couldn't. It was shut down. A nice kick-out pass. Good job of spotting up on the perimeter by Coleman.
Basile gets it into the paint to Love. Love spinning inside, had the ball stripped. It goes out of bounds. The last touch by the Panthers. 1:14 to play in the zone end. Only 8 fouls called total in this first half, 5 against the Panthers. Love just folding his way inside on Allen, puts it off the glass, and I think he'll get credit for the basket. Think he was there, couldn't see from our angle, but this 2 points for the Raiders.
I'm pretty sure that was Loudon Love.
Yeah, Love in double figures now with 10. Coleman will try for back-to-back threes. That one's off the back iron, and the rebound to Love. Loudon now with 4 boards to go along with his 10 points in the first half. 45 seconds left.
That last shot Milwaukee took, you can pretty much get that shot anytime you want. That's just,
he was bumped by Golston, and he'll
taken more, but they've made 3. But
lob goes into Tanner Holden, has to go out and retrieve it outside the 3-point arc, where Calvin will fire up a 3 and drain it.
Well, he didn't hesitate, did he? I mean, he caught it. That's a confident player right there. He caught the ball going away from the basket, turned and shot it. He didn't even look to see if anybody was there, Chris. He just caught it and shot it.
Largest lead of this first half for WrightState, leading 44-23, and about a 1-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Newby dribbling out near midcourt against Calvin, waiting for the screen set by Allen. Here's Newby, flips the ball back to Golston. Close out by Holden. Golston fires it up at the buzzer, and will it count? They say it will. They'll check it, but I'm sure he. Rise League tournament. We'll move on to the NCAA tournament, which will all be held in Indianapolis. So Milwaukee has the first possession here in this second half. No changes in the starting lineups for either team. John Lucas, who started the game with a bucket from Milwaukee, gives it up to Golston. Fadeaway 3, missed it. Holden another rebound.
Yeah, again, I mean, that was a called play from the bench, a weave for a 3. You know, at the end of the first half, they ran a play for a 3-point shot. I mean, that's all fine and dandy if you make them, but if you miss them, and most of the time 3-point shots missed are rebounds by the defense, and that's what happened there.
Yeah, Milwaukee shot 42% from 3 in those 2 games here at WrightState a few weeks ago. Loudon Love at the free throw line with 7 to shoot. Going inside, trying to get some positioning, off balance with the right hand, can't get it to go. Basile the rebound, and a foul inside on Sims.
Didn't have a good look at a shot attempt there, but Basile was right there for the rebound.
Here's Holden in the paint, puts it up with the left hand. His shot is off the mark, and the rebound to Thomas. So Sims starting in place of Brown here in the second half for Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think that's for inside defense. They want to see if they can do a better job defensively inside on Love and Basile. A little bit more experience.
Now Thomas closed out by Holden. Little jab step, now dribbles inside. Mid-range jump shot goes up, rolls off. Rebound inside by Allen, and he puts it back up and in.
Yeah, nice rebound there. That ball took a funny bounce, and Allen was at the right place at the right time and got it to go.
Only the 3rd offensive rebound for Milwaukee in this game. Here's Love bouncing inside, and they're going to call an offensive foul as Allen.
Feet right with Loudon, and Loudon, you know, Loudon bumps into you. Chances are you're going down. He's pretty physical.
6'9", what, about 260?
Yeah, he's a solid player.
Lucas cut off by Basile. Now Sims works against Love outside. 15 on the shot clock, and a steal by Basile.
Yeah, it's great anticipation by Graham Basile, but that was a telegraphed pass. I mean, he told everybody out there on defense where that ball was going.
Here's Love's spin move on the right lane line, reach in by Golston, and a foul called on Milwaukee.
I mean, they committed a foul, but
Inbounds pass to Basili from Calvin in traffic, puts it up with the right hand, missed everything. And Newby
been able to manipulate themselves to get a good shot, and that was a perfect example right there. Grant put that ball on the floor in traffic and got a good shot.
Here's Golston, puts up a quick jumper after Basili makes 2 free throws. The offensive rebound by Allen, and he's got another putback. So Allen a couple of buckets here in the second half. 46-30 Wright State. Basili with those 2 free throws now is 17 in the game.
Well, Basili and Loudon were right there. They had it boxed out, but the ball took a bounce.
down the baseline, he is fouled. Cock checks back in. He saw a couple of minutes in that first half. Inbounds pass goes to Finke, back down low to Basili. Basili had the ball stripped away, but he picks up the loose ball. It goes out of bounds.
Another foul. Yeah, another foul. Start of the second half, they got Northern in serious foul trouble, and they were in the double bonus with like 10 minutes to go, and it was a factor in the game because it was a 1 or 2 possession game late, and Wright State was shooting 2 free throws every time.
3-pointer for Trey Calvin, his second of the game. Hasn't taken many. He's made both attempts, and that gives the Raiders a 49-30 advantage.
Talking to Coach Nagy last night, he was talking about how well Trey Calvin has been practicing and playing. And boy, he's carried it from practice to the game.
Newby puts up a shot, and he's fouled
well.
Lucas splits a couple of free throws. Courtney Brown Jr. back in for Milwaukee. Allen will go to the bench. We're under 17 minutes to play. Down low it goes to Basili against Sims off the glass, making it look easy as Grant Basili with 19 points.
That's a great pass, Chris. I mean, that was a good, that was a spin move without the ball by Grant to get position down there, but it was good recognition by Jalen Hall to see him and make that nice crisp bounce pass where Grant could catch it and just take it straight up.
Hancock for 3, goes off the glass and right into the hands of Sims, who gets the easy layup.
Well, there's been 3 offensive rebounds here in the second half where the ball's just bounced very favorably for Milwaukee, and that was a perfect example there. You know, air balls, and that was an air ball, it's much easier for the offense to rebound those than the defense.
Raiders get it back inside to Basili again, and this time he tried to jam it, but the ball hit the rim and comes back to Newby. Newby left corner, back out front. Lucas feeds it right side. Sims, nice shot fake, goes inside on Basili. Reverse layup around the rim, missed it, and the rebound comes down to Basili. Finke in transition. Raiders reset their offense. Right corner, Hall. Hall dribbling inside, tried to take the ball to the bucket, and he's fouled.
This is kind of like a silent killer, these free throws, because it gets late in the game when you're trying to make a comeback and you've committed too many fouls, and the team that's got the lead is shooting a double bonus. It's such an advantage and disadvantage for your trying to catch up. 3
attempt by Milwaukee is no good. That shot taken by Hancock. On the other end, Hall split a couple of free throws. Raiders up 52-33. Calvin dribbling against his defender, and a steal by Hancock.
Yeah, good job by him. I mean, Trey just was a little careless with the basketball there.
Newby with it, lobs it into Sims. Turnaround jumper on the baseline is good by Sims.
Now, that was a tough shot, but at least they went inside with it. Sims was facing the basket, and he just took the, there's another tough shot.
Calvin with a runner, misses it, but he retrieves the rebound.
Wright State's a little sluggish here at the start of the second half. Milwaukee needs to take advantage of this.
Newby off to Hancock and a whistle out the screen. % in this game. They're 5 of 11 on threes. Loudon Love in double figures with 10 points and 5 rebounds, but it's been Grant Basili with 19 and 9 to this point.
Yeah, and Wright State's gotten a little, I mean, they've had the ball 9 times here in the second half, only scored 4 times, and Milwaukee's only picked up 1 point. They were down 18 at halftime. They're down 17 now.
10 on the shot clock. Jalen Hall tried to feed it inside to Basili, and an errant pass and stolen by Milwaukee. Deep corner 3 by Golston is good right in front of his bench. So Golston looking to heat up for the Panthers, who now trail 52-38 with just over 14 minutes to play.
That's his second 3-point shot.
And another turnover for Wright State. Hall tried to throw it into Basili, and it's stolen by the Panthers defense.
Well, he telegraphed his pass. He told everybody. I mean, he just stood there and looked exactly where he was going to throw the ball. There was no deception whatsoever.
On the other end, Basili comes up with a loose ball on a steal. Quickly up the floor. Hall inside. Shot fake goes up. Nice look down the floor by Calvin.
Well, that was unfortunate for Milwaukee because they had an opportunity to get Wright State on their heels a little bit there, and they just had an unforced turnover, and Wright State turned it into a basket. Live ball turnovers like that are killers.
Jalen Hall now with 7 points off the bench for the Raiders. 13:20 to play. Ball stripped away by Hall, but it rolls right over to Allen. 10 on the shot clock. Here's T-John Lucas forcing his way up to the bucket, and he gets the right-hander to go off the glass.
Yeah, he got all the way to the basket there, got right by his man, got all the way to the basket. Good job.
T-John Lucas.
T-John Lucas.
Back come the Raiders up by 14 with under 13 minutes to play. Out high to Basili. Hall off the screen, picks up his dribble. Now Calvin with it. Hall reverses it left side to Holden. Left corner, Finke. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Basili. He goes up and scores 2 more.
Well, he got that rebound in traffic, Chris. That was a great rebound, great hands in traffic without committing an over-the-back foul. That's pretty impressive.
And a timeout called by Ball in play in their own backcourt with 12:39 left on the clock here in the second half. Here's Golston. Off to T-John Lucas, goes inside off the screen from Allen and scores another layup.
That's 2 baskets in a row. Now that time he came off of a screen and Wright State trailed the play. That was not very good defense and there was no help. And he does that really well. I mean, Lucas and Golston both are very, very good.
Lob inside to Finke in the paint. Turnaround short range, misses the shot. And the rebound to Milwaukee's Golston.
Yeah, Tim got in too big of a hurry there. He didn't establish himself and use that up and under move. He kind of just settled for the quick shot and got it to go.
Lucas, a moving 3. He's heating up. T-John Lucas brings Milwaukee now to within 11 with under 12 minutes to play.
Well, Milwaukee has the firepower to score. I mean, they can score. Their problem is inside defense. But in terms of scoring, they got several people that can score. And they can get on fire in a hurry.
And the Raiders answer. Hold it at the free throw line. Gets it back to Basili. Basili dribbling inside, goes in and stuffs it with 2 hands. And he's fouled.
The made free throw just wasn't very good defense, but it was an outstanding move by 6'9" Grant Basili.
Basili with 24 points, 11.5 minutes to play. The Raiders lead at 14. Now Golston works against Finke, picks up his dribble. Needs some help. Fires it back out front to Newby. T-John Lucas in the corner. Ball stripped out of the hands of the driving Hancock, and the Raiders come up with a turnover. Here's Hall, transition 3. Left side rattles out, and a rebound to Allen.
Pretty good look. I mean, it's off a delayed fast break, and that's a great time to get a 3.
Golston inside, weaves his way through. The jump shot at the free throw line is missed, and Holden comes away with a loose ball.
Yeah, that looks like an easy shot. That's a difficult shot. He shot faked and on the move and shot a little 15-footer. It's not an easy shot.
Here's Holden inside, leans in, draws. And now will go for his second free throw and knock it down. 79% at the line coming into tonight's game. Oh, he turned his right ankle as he went for Holden on that shot fake. Back to action, Milwaukee in the offensive end. 10.5 minutes to play. Courtney Brown Jr. fires up a 3 off the back of the rim, and no good. Rebound, Love.
Not crazy about the shot. I mean,
now Finke going inside in the double team, and a steal by Milwaukee.
Yeah, great defense there.
Lucas takes it all the way. His shot blocked by Love. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers.
Yeah, in the play, and it just kind of, they were kind of defenseless there. The ball took a bounce right off their chest out of bounds. The Raiders caught a break, but that was great hustle by Loudon Love to create that.
Love wants the ball in the post, muscles his way in, and he is fouled by Allen. Stops the clock.
For 13 from the line, Chris.
63-45, Wright State on the 2 Love free throws. He's got 12 now. Boy, Lucas can't get around Hall. Fires it back out for 3 as Thomas. Nope. Rebound attempt by Allen goes out of bounds, and it belongs to Wright State.
9 minutes and, well, 10 minutes to go. Wright State's going to shoot 2 free throws every time. So that makes it extremely hard if you're down to come back in a game, because every time you foul, the other teams, there's no pressure shooting 2 as opposed to the 1-and-1.
Hall with it. They want to try to get it inside, and Allen is called for the hold on Loud.
That's a 9-0 run by Wright State. I mean, Milwaukee had cut the lead to, I think, 11 points, and Wright State's responded with a 9-0 run.
And coming out the hedge is Loudon Love, and Finke back in for him.
That's the 4th team foul on Wright State, so Milwaukee's got a ways to go before they shoot free throws.
Fadeaway jump shot left side by Lucas is no good, and Basili clears the boards. He has a double-double, 24 points, and now 11 rebounds here in this game.
Well, you'd like to say he's had a great game, but he's been like this for some time now.
And now they're going to call an offensive foul on
fouls on an attempted drive to the basket from the baseline. He got one early in the first half on a spin move where he used his off arm to create space.
Raiders led by 18 at the half, lead by 20. Here's Lucas on the right corner, off to Golston. Working against Finke. Golston back out to Sims. Contested 3, misses it. Long rebound, Finke. He gets it up ahead to Hall. Hall will take it all the way in and put it in with 2 hands.
I'll tell you what, that was just absolutely great defense by Tim Finke on Golston. That was just picture-perfect defense. And then he came up with the steal.
Golston just 3 for 10 tonight, working against Finke, who's on the all-defensive team this year in the Horizon League. Now Thomas with some nifty moves. Fadeaway jump shot inside the free throw line. Grazes the rim, but it goes back to Brown. His shot is missed from close range, and Holden the rebound.
Yeah, Finke and Holden have done really good jobs. I thought that was one of the keys in the game, was who was going to defend Thomas.
Post entry pass to Basili. He misses the shot, but he tips it back in. Great look by Finke.
It was. I mean, Tim Finke, you know, you look at his line, he's only got 6 points, but my goodness, the stuff he does to help this basketball team have success is amazing. He's a great defender. He's a good rebounder. He's a good passer, as we just saw right there.
Ball goes into their own end. John Lucas, he'll lob it into Golston. Golston back out to Lucas at the free throw line. He's double teamed. Here's a quick 3 out front by Sims. It's off, and Hubrick's the rebound. Grant Basili just 4 points shy of his career high. He has 26 points in this game, a double-double, also 12 rebounds, and a steal by Sims.
Well, that's 3 times tonight where Jalen Hall has made ill-advised passes.
Golston forcing us. And tack on one more for Golston, who's got 11, but he's 4 for 11 from the floor tonight.
Well, I thought coming into this game, a key for Milwaukee was to make a lot of threes. I felt like they had to make at least 10. They're 6 for 20, but they just haven't gotten any scoring inside whatsoever. I mean, none whatsoever.
Here's Finke in traffic on the baseline. Finke misses the second one. Only the second miss all night for Wright State.
Yeah, 16 out of 18 from the line.
Boy, inside goes Lucas, but it's rejected out of there by Basili.
I mean, he came from the other side that time.
Finke tried to find Basili. The ball loose, picked up by Grant. Flips the ball back out to Hall. While trying to drive in through the defense, sets the ball back out front to Finke. 12 on the shot clock. Raiders moving the ball around the perimeter. Now they get it into Basili with 7 to shoot. Basili patient with the ball, dribbling in against Allen. Fadeaway jump shot in the paint, rolls around and in.
Wow, that's an added addition to his repertoire right there. That was a fadeaway jump shot from about 12 feet. Boy, he starts making that shot.
And on the other end, a whistle, and he sees his point guard knock down that second free throw, and now they put on full court pressure. Clock showing 6:10 to play. It's 72-50 Wright State. Jalen Hall dribbling the ball to the right side. Now Basili with it. 2-hand pass over to Finke. Finke dribbling into traffic. Had the ball knocked away by Lucas on the baseline. The ball is tipped out of bounds by the Panther. Calvin will inbound into the corner. Hubrick's out to Basili. Basili with 10 to shoot, dribbling inside, and an offensive foul called on Basili, his third.
To the rim that time, the defense put a stop to that.
Clear control foul. Silly taking it in on Allen. He got his feet set, and he took the charge.
Yeah, Milwaukee said you'll do it once. You're not doing it twice.
Now Lucas taking the ball in strong. His layup is good.
Well, that's about the third time in this second half that he's just taking his man off the dribble. He's so quick with the basketball, and just a great offensive move.
Lucas now with 14. Cross-court pass stolen by Lucas. Going in on Hubricks. He'll take it in and lay it in. He's got 16.
He's had a good second half. I mean, he's been he's certainly no quitting him.
Clock running with 5:15 remaining. The Raiders lead now has
That's a
gone to 18.
Yeah, 6-0 run by Milwaukee.
Calvin, wraparound pass into Basili. His layup missed it in traffic. Ball pushed ahead to Lucas. Lucas drops the pass down to Thomas with a dunk.
That's an 8-0 run by Milwaukee. The biggest lead WrightState had is dwindled back to 16 points really quick. Easy baskets by Milwaukee here.
Jalen Hall into Basili. He goes up for the dunk, and he's fouled by Allen. 3 to play, and Love back in for the Raiders. Lucas, long 3-ball, and continues hot shooting for Milwaukee.
He's had an incredible second half, no question about it. And he's hit some tough shots, taking people off the dribble. That was a step back 3.
Here's Calvin losing it in traffic. Golston dribbling over the midcourt stripe. Had Baldwin waving out to his team to get some spacing. Golston shot fake. Now he'll go up for 3 from Calvin. Misses it. Rebound in the corner. Coming up with it is Thomas, and he'll fire a 3. It's an air ball and picked up on a hop by Calvin.
That was good hustle by Thomas, though, to recover that. The shot wasn't real good, but that was just great hustle.
Love gets the ball into paint. Draws a double team. Finke fires a 3, left corner. It's short. Rebound Golston. Still have the under 4 media timeout coming up on the next dead ball. Golston taking the ball inside on Holden. His layup is good. So Golston and Lucas coming alive in the second half. And
it started early in the game.
Finke tried to get into Calvin, but it was knocked out of bounds.
Lazily went open, and Tim had no choice. I mean, he tried to make the bounce pass, but great defense by Milwaukee.
Maybe to Lucas, who's got 19 already in this game. Most in the second half. Golston lost it, tipped away by Loudon Love into the hands of Finke. That's turnover number 13 in the game for Milwaukee. And the Raiders have 17 turnovers.
Yeah, that's been the one thing WrightState hasn't done well tonight is take care of the basketball. About the only thing, the only thing they haven't done well.
Tanner Holden with 8 to shoot, takes the ball inside, flips it over to Hall. He's open for 3. He can't get it to fall, but Holden the offensive rebound.
Great anticipation by Tanner to go get that thing.
Love, right corner Hall. Dribbling inside into the paint. Wraparound pass back to Finke. Finke with 10 to shoot. Throws it back out front, nearly stolen. Ball is loose and stolen by Newby. Newby off to Thomas, leans in, his layup is good. It's just a 10-point game with 2:40 to play. Milwaukee storming back.
Well, they've gotten a lot of help from WrightState, to be honest about it. They've gotten very careless with the basketball and made some bad decisions. But give Milwaukee credit. I mean, there's no quit in them. Lucas has been he's been a spark plug here.
Here's Calvin for 3. He can't answer. The ball too long. The rebound to Thomas. Just over 2 minutes to play. Back come the Panthers. Golston in traffic between the double team. Couldn't get the basket, but he's fouled. And the second free throw good by Golston, so it's in single digits. Just a 3-possession game with 2:10 remaining.
The advantage WrightState has here is when they get fouled, they're going to shoot 2 free throws, and that's what you would want to have happen here is not shoot a shot, but get fouled so you can go to the line and shoot free throws.
Milwaukee's turned up the intensity over the last 10 minutes. Now Basile double teamed. Holden, Calvin, 6 to shoot. Now it's Hall. Hall taking the ball inside. He's bumped, throws it up with the right hand, misses it. Rebound Golston.
That was a good job by Jalen to take the ball to the basket there. You don't want to settle for a jump shot.
Here's Thomas, spin move, goes up from short range. He's fouled with 1:33 left. At Finland in his Panthers. Basile gets it into Holden. Holden gets it into the offensive end of Basili. Back out to Hall.
Yeah, Tanner Holden did a good job there. He created space for himself, got himself separated from the defense, and received the pass. That was just a really good move by Tanner Holden.
Big defensive possession for Milwaukee right here. It's Basili double team with 10 to shoot. Skip pass over to Hall. Back out Finke. He'll try a three. He'll miss it. Rebound. Basili who puts it back up and in. He's got a career high now, 31 points.
Yeah, great position by Grant. Great rebound right there. I mean, because it's, a 6-point game. They come down here into a three. You're right in this thing.
Yeah, there's a three by Lucas. So it's a 5-point lead with
just have a timeout left.
53.7 seconds remaining. They get it into Basili, and he's fouled in the backcourt by Golston. Only a second ticking off the Basili's second free throw.
That's no
misses
good.
That one also, and Golston the rebound. Still plenty of time remaining. John Lucas with the ball. Now Golston. Trying to get away from Finke. Pulls up. Mid-range jumper is good. And the Panthers have battled back. They've clawed to a 3-point deficit with 39 seconds remaining. Now it's Hall. He is fouled in the front court. He's in double figures with 10 and keep it at 10 as he misses the second one. Back come the Panthers, only down by 4. John Lucas goes in for the layup and scores. It's just a 2-point game with 25.5 seconds remaining. Finke gets the ball inbounds to Tanner Holden, and he's fouled by Thomas. Really got to credit Pat Baldwin and his Milwaukee team. They do not stop fighting. John Lucas off the screen, off balance screen.
Yeah,
he's fouled by Jalen Hall. He'll fire it up there and miss it. And a rebound, Tanner Holden, and he's fouled in the backcourt by John Lucas. And he does not. 15 seconds left. John Lucas with the ball. Lucas takes it all the way into the corner. A three by Josh Thomas is good. It's a 1-point lead with 8.3 seconds remaining. Finke trying to get the... And WrightState going to put a little pressure on in the backcourt. So John Lucas, 7 seconds remaining. Chance to tie the game with a three. Here's Lucas. He fires it over. Golston, three. Got it! Milwaukee has tied the game.
The three, you got to make it.
Basili throwing the ball down to Holden. He can't hold on to it, and we are going to go to overtime. Remember, Loudon Love fouled out in that second half. Basili's got 4 fouls. Ball is tipped in the backcourt, and hustling to pick it up is Golston. Golston, a little mismatch. Pull-up jump shot over Calvin off the back of the iron, and the rebound grab by Holden.
That was good defense by WrightState. They're forcing him into a tough shot.
Tim Finke cut off on the baseline. Basili for 3, missed it. Rebound Thomas.
I don't think that's the kind of shot Coach Nagy wanted there, a 3-point shot. You got a guy inside that's got 31 points.
John Lucas leans in with the right hand, and he knocks it out of bounds. And nobody guarding Thomas underneath. He can't convert the layup. And a foul called. He came firing back, and Basili gives the Raiders a 2-point lead here in the first overtime. Here's Thomas. Lucas gets around Calvin. Under the bucket, he throws the ball out to Thomas. Thomas turnaround in the paint, missed it. Rebound, Golston scores. Golston ties it at 83 with under 4 to play in overtime.
Well, again, a dribble drive to the basket created people trying to block the shot, and that exposed the basket. They got the offensive rebound. Golston got it to go in. That's just a good play by his.
Holden had the ball stolen by Golston. He was backing in on Lucas, but Golston came down to help and got the steal. Lucas stop and go dribble under the bucket. Takes it down to baseline. Feeds it to Golston. Wide open three in the corner is short. Rebound out front to Holden. Holden taking the ball inside, off hands with a right hand. He lays it in.
Oh, what a shot. I mean, he had a decision to make there, Chris. Does he pass the ball to Trey Calvin, or does he try to take it himself? Fortunately for him, Milwaukee was retreating. They weren't in a good defensive stance there, but that was a really difficult shot.
Here's a three by Lucas. Missed it. Rebound in the corner. Allen throws it out, and it's grabbed by Finke.
He just threw the ball back. Fortunately, that was under their own basket, so it wasn't a possibility of Wright State catching it, laying it in.
Raiders with the ball and a 2-point lead here in overtime. Now Finke.
There's a lot of contact inside between Tanner Holden and Thomas.
Here's Jalen Hall, step back three in front of his own bench, air ball. It goes out of bounds, but a foul stepped up late in the second half, and here in overtime, he's got 16 points. He's 8 for 9 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and every one of those free throws has been huge, Chris. Every one of them.
Lucas has it down in the post against Calvin. Golston fakes the three. Now he moves over behind the stripe and knocks it down.
That's not an easy shot. You know, when you got to readjust yourself like that, that's a tough shot. He got it to go. That's just exactly the same place he hit the three to tie the game, or to tie the game in regulation.
He's got 25 points. Now Basili back out to Hall. 15 on the shot clock. The Raiders with the ball on a 1-point lead in overtime with 1:50 remaining. Trey Calvin steps back, throws it over to Basili with 7 to shoot. Basili just backing in, goes in between the defender, throws it up, no, but a foul. And he gets 2 of them right there.
Yeah, gets both those to go.
But it's still just a 1-possession game with 1:40 left in overtime. Lucas dribbling out front against Calvin, waiting for his screen. He gets it. Calvin tries to bust through it, but a foul call, and he does. 1:28 left in the first overtime. 1-point lead for Wright State with a possession. Love is fouled out in regulation. Basili playing with 4. Holden passes it off to Basili, getting some pressure out on the perimeter. 15 to shoot. Basili to Calvin. 10 on the shot clock. Calvin taking it down the right side, fires it off the glass, no good. Rebound Golston. Good defensive possession by the Panthers.
And that's the first time Milwaukee's had the ball with a chance to take the lead
since the first half. Lucas.
Good defense there by Trey Calvin.
Back out to Golston with 12 to shoot. Golston wants to go one-on-one against Tanner Holden. Gets a high ball screen. And a foul called. Going to be on Holden. Lead? He does. So Milwaukee, their first lead since early in the game. We have 35 seconds left. It's a 90-89 Milwaukee advantage. Holden, Basili, back to Holden. Gets it inside, but it's stolen away by Golston. 22 seconds left. The Raiders will have to foul. It's Basili, and that is 20 turnovers, and it's a 3-point lead with 22 seconds left. Now it's Tanner Holden at the top of the key. Holden driving inside, swings it over to Hubricks. Hubricks back to Hall. Hall goes in, little floater, misses it. Rebound comes down to Golston, and they're going to foul him immediately. And the Milwaukee Panthers are feeling. Panthers down by 18 at the half, come back tied at 81 in regulation. 6 seconds remaining, and we're going to have Pat Baldwin and his team and how hard they played in the second half. Inbounds pass to Finke. Finke fires up a 3 with 3 seconds remaining, knocks it down. Seconds left. The Raiders trailing by 2. Newby gets it inbounds to John Lucas. He's fouled immediately by trailing by 2. And the next one misses it. Here's Finke, gets it up to Calvin. Let's fly with it, and he cannot even hit the backboard.